Welcome to the Business Blast Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite provides you with the support you need to finish your book. Best part is, after you finish your book, they take care of the entire publishing and marketing process 100% for you. So, if you want to become a successful author, make sure to check out authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. Today I have Sarah Nolan with us. She is the owner of Vibrant Life Natural Healing, where she helps high-performing entrepreneurs create calm on demand to live their best lives and make a greater impact. So welcome to the show.
Thanks, Tyler. Thanks for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
Of course, and we're glad to have you here, Sarah. So I'm excited for your answers on these. We'll jump into the first one. The first question I have for you is, what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
The best story from my life that has an underlying valuable message. I think the best story from my life is overcoming adversity. And, I had a lot of traumas that I dealt with growing up, as a child and going through school and stuff like that. And as I have been connecting energetically and connecting to deeper levels of myself, I've been able to see the truth. Because as I went through some of those traumas and that adversity, it becomes normalized for you, and it affects your self-esteem and your confidence, and you grow up thinking that, like, okay, this is what I deserved, and this is my worth. And as I've been, unpacking these layers of myself through this work, I've been, really seeing the truth and seeing, okay, that wasn't normal. And I'm really worth so much more than that. And I have so much more value than what was presented to me growing up.
And what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
Let's see. The most valuable piece of information you should know is that you are really infinite in your abilities, like truly infinite. And when you invest in something, you can invest in yourself, and there's no cap on the ROI on that investment, because you are just completely unlimited, and that's what we explore together is uncovering what's really available inside of you.
And what is your best piece of overall business advice? So not necessarily industry specific.
My best piece of business advice is to surround yourself with a powerful group of people who you feel like you are kind of at the lower end of the totem pole, and just absorb everything you possibly can from these people who you can aspire and strive to be like, or not be like them, but be in their position. And you have a mentor, and it doesn't matter what business you're in. If you do those two things, you have a mentor who's like a few steps ahead of you and can grow with you, that you're not going to surpass right away. And you surround yourself with the right people, then you can really do anything in your business.
And if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Don't care what anybody thinks. Don't listen to anybody else. Just be true to yourself. Don't try to be anything. Just be yourself, and you can't go wrong with that.
And so what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
Oh my gosh, the best book that I've read. One of my favorite books is Psycho-Cybernetics, and that's like the science of law of attraction. And so if you know anything about law of attraction, it's like we create our realities, and this is like the science and the psychology behind that, and it shows you how to really manifest things in your life on demand by using your own psychology to your advantage, and use it talks about how to seek gold in your life and successes using your brain. So I really like that one.
And what is your favorite quote and why?
My favorite quote is, it's really simple, but it's just be yourself. And that's because, like I said in the beginning, everything you need is inside of you. And if you're trying to seek from external sources, then you're limiting yourself and you're depriving yourself. So this is like a mantra that I have in my mind whenever I feel like I'm stuck. And if I just go back to that, okay, just be yourself. And it's like, okay, well, who am I? and I explore that more. And it allows me to pull even more out of myself than I ever could find from external sources.
Yeah. So, listen, thank you so much for coming on, Sarah. The last one I have for you before we let you go is, where is the best place for people to find you online?
On my personal Facebook page, and I also have a group on Facebook. It's Sarah Christine Nolan, and then my group is called Recharge, and I think I gave you that link for that group. But I do a lot of guided processes to help people to sleep better, push through, limiting beliefs, and have breakthroughs and stuff like that. So we do lots of fun stuff in the group.
Perfect. Thanks again for jumping on.
Awesome. Thank you, Tyler.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.